Smilky. Oh, look, tattoo reveals. Tattoo jump scare. Smilky, do you want to learn how to look at the sun safely? Because I'm going to do that for you. Yeah, I was not in one of your VCs by accident very briefly just then. Hope your day is starting well, Icon. I hope you're not too hot. It's fucking boiling. It's so minging. Oh my god, ninja. There we go. I have a really big desk. Is this zoomed out all the way? It is. Okay. The other day it was zoomed all the way in, so. Let's move that. It's in focus, yes. Yes. Cool. Literally all you need is tube. Tube of your choice, but longer the better. Tube. Paper. Pin of some description. Some tinfoil. Yeah, my mouse is gay. My mouse is gay and it has loads of buttons. So it's, you know, hard to please, but you love it. Better scissors than this. But what can you do? I'm simply a girl. And also some tape, but it's really big, so it's over in a different place. It's over there. Don't worry about that one. Basically, you want to take the end of a tube and you want to cut yourself like a little panel out here. And this is where you're going to look into when you're looking at the sun. Hi, Trix. So you want to cut yourself a little gap so you're not putting it to your eyeballs like a pirate. That's very important. So you want to have this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to attach the paper to this bit. I'm going to draw the tube. I'm going to make it easier. You want to give yourself some like lines. They kind of cut, but like that is where you're, and you can kind of see if you look directly down it. Look, see if I move this towards it. That's hard. My brain's too small. The light's kind of hitting in there, and that's how the sun works. So cool, so easy. First, find the tiny nail scissors. Yeah, no, actually, if you have scissors, you should use your normal scissors because I have the option is these or fabric scissors, and I'm not. I love you all so much. I don't think I'll love anyone enough to ruin my fabric scissors. So that is the limit of my love. But hey, they're really sharp. So. Yeah. I just had a chicken. Who has a chicken? What the fuck? I live in the countryside, but like there's a council estate behind my house. So like they don't have big enough gardens to have chickens. But there we are. Got closer to this. No, yeah, and you'd be so valid to do so, Goalie, genuinely. That's how you should react if fabric scissors go anywhere near paper. To be honest. So then you can like fold these pieces of paper up and it's just easier for you to tape the paper down. That's all that was. And this is going to be the projector part of your pinhole camera or pinhole projector. You're going to look down and it's going to project the sun onto this little piece of paper here. This bit's fiddly. Because it's a circular fucking piece of shit, but you'll be fine. Just give the tube some hair. No worries. Have a good look. I hope the rest of the day flies by for you and it gets a bit cooler in your office because my room's gross. So I can't even imagine how hot an office is right now. Okay, so where's the camera on my phone? There we go. That's what the sun is going to project onto when you're outside. And you can like look through this little sight hole that we've cut in. And what you want to do when you have this is you want to be facing away from the sun and looking it basically over your shoulder to project that onto. You can do this with a box for shoes as well, and it's much easier, especially if you're like gonna go look at this the eclipse of children. I would use a shoe box, and with a shoe box what you do is you pretend this is the other end of the shoe box. You put the paper here and you cut 2 holes here and here. One will have the tinfoil on and one will be the viewing hole, and they look into the box and the box will look over their shoulder at the sun instead. And it just stops them from looking up at the sky and damaging their eyes. Pretty much. I remember doing that as a kid, when we had a total eclipse. But we also had the glasses. It was not super hard to get the glasses this year. I just couldn't be fucking bothered. I didn't want to give Amazon money, basically. So this is a more fun way to not give Amazon money. And I know I'm streaming on an Amazon website right now. You gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles with it. Hi, Sonic Man. It's good to see you. It doesn't really matter how you do the tinfoil part as long as it's like pretty nice and flat at the top. Yeah, it's just a shame that Fortnite are leaning so hard into generative AI, hey? That game is dead to me now. They added Harry Potter and then they added a bunch of AI bullshit. So that's too much for me. Oh, it sounds awful. Also, I need to stop holding the tube like that. Okay. You can use a toothpick for this. But I have a little needle. You can also use a pin. And you can use like a push pin. It's basically in the middle. You want to just pop a little hole in. Be really careful. And that is your pinhole part of your projector. So now when you look at the sun, it's gonna do a little projector of it onto this piece of paper through that hole. And you're gonna be like, really? And I'm like, yeah, the sun is a powerful weapon. It's a laser. So it'll easy peasy project onto this paper. And now you can look at the sun without hurting your eyes. Or you can do what everyone keeps joking about on the internet and be like, I'm gonna raw dog it, bro. But don't. Please don't raw dog the sun. But that took like no time at all. And now we're ready to look at it later. Isn't that exciting? Let me put shit away. We're going blind! Me and Suki talked about this yesterday. Also, if you want to know, this is my crochet bag. I have Pokemon cards in it. Anyone want some energy cards? I didn't know where to put them, so they've gone in here. And also this, that the WWF sent me. This is random shit in here. It's my sewing bag. Okay. Let's go! Snaps, that's huge. Frosty! Ain't no way! You guys just missed me making a pinhole projector. Hello! Hi, friends! And that's what it's like here. Tattoo reveal. There's loads of them. This one's a Fallout Boy one. But yeah, what we did was we took some tinfoil, put a pinhole in it. It's very hard to see because of the light. Put a teeny pinhole in it. Cut a little viewing section. A little bit of paper. You point this end at the sun. You look at this end without looking directly at the sun. You can see the eclipse. Isn't that fun? So if you're in the UK, we're having the closest thing to a total eclipse that we've had since 1999. And that is how you can see it without using eclipse sunglasses, because, you know, I feel like most of us only heard about it in the last, like, 2 days, 3 days, because we're trying to avoid the, like, onslaught of propaganda the UK news is. But yeah, this is what we made. It was a non-clickbait 5-minute craft, I would say. These are my little hands. This is what I menace with. But yeah, hand reveal. So now you guys know. I need to get another tattoo soon. Me too. It's been a little while. But yeah, Frosty, thank you so much for bringing your community through and trusting me with the silly billies that you have in your space. I will look after them. But yeah, we're done with this. We're done with this. The arting and crafting part of this stream is done. But if you guys wanted to in the future, everything that we did today, you can apply to like making a camera. And I can teach you how to make a pinhole camera if you want. It's like, it is that easy. Basically, oh, let me go over here. Let me show you a second. Is this an empty can? Kind of. This is non-spawn, but if you take a can like this, preferably bigger, like a beer can, you can poke a hole in, like cut the top off very carefully, put a little pin in it with some tape. You want black tape, just so no light leaks in. Put photography paper inside the can. Tape that to like the side of the house that has sun. And you can make light trails. You can let me find my last one that I did. I did it a very long time ago, but it will track the path of the sun. So if you do it over 6 months, you can do it for longer. You can do it for a full year. But if you do it over like 6 months, you'll see the path of the sun over that like time period. It's really cool. Dropbox grow up. Let's not show you guys that. That was my old passport. That's crazy. Nobody hack me. Oh god. I swear, navigating Dropbox used to be easier. Mine just has like random shit on it. Like my 2020 trip to Australia where we had to go home because of COVID. But that's on there. But I'm pretty certain my pinhole camera image is also on here somewhere. I was under the impression that you could like go through files by like picture, but I guess not. I can't be bothered to plug in my other. I have like 6 hard drives full of photos. Some edited, some not. And that is my data plague that I have for myself. I just have loads of digital images that I have not